Hello and welcome back to day 2 of the Kirby X TDEN Valorant 2v2 Showdown. I'm here. Your solo host tonight is going to be Alikate because Holler has been excused, but we've got, well, yet another day of very exciting matches. And starting off here, we have Team April Spritz going against Team A Square. So we're going to get into the agent select. Already we've vetoed out the map, and that is going to be Ascent. And now looking at the comps, Team A Square going for the Vice and Phoenix. Meanwhile, on the other side, a deadlock being hovered at for now. And we'll wait to see what the other agent is going to be. And it looks to be the Tejo. So, should be another good day of games. And hopefully we see more agent diversity as we go along our games. We now just wait to see us getting into the game. Both teams have like very good players, and hopefully they can give each other a very good competition. As we see the chat as well, Torbo, if I can interact as well. A lot of support for both teams. We now wait to see us get into the server and start things off. We'll be looking to see how we can play around these agents. Oh shit. Okay, as I was saying, we're going to talk about how you could play some of these agents. So the agent picks from the side of Team April Spirits, so the Tejo and the Deadlock. You could, since they're starting on defense, both of these agents have very good stall utility, like the sonic sensor on Deadlock and the barrier mesh as well, paired up with the Gravnet. So like getting onto site is going to be one difficult task, and the Tejo gonna add support with the salvos and the stun grenade as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Phoenix and Vice. So Phoenix, obviously as the duelist, gonna be having to create the space here with the flashes and the walls. And Vice, kind of a initiator sentinel hybrid. Like that flash is, it kind of works like a sky flash. Like when you do get a tag onto an opponent, you're gonna be notified that there is a person close in vicinity. As you know, see the timer running down,
No
and
charges.
Team A Square already forgetting the spike there. Gonna be leaving
I have the spike.
the Phoenix alone there. The beam inside now, it's being recovered. And at Sonic sensor actually being placed very close from Aisha here. Footsteps being made now. Irvin Smith way forward alongside Ana here. Salvos at her feet, and the Gravnet as well gonna latch on to
B.
Maris there. Irvin Smith putting up the blaze wall here. Now in a 1v2 here, very difficult position. There has been no damage whatsoever on the side of Team April Spirits. A flash is not gonna connect, and that stealth drone gonna delay things further for Ervin. Spike. Oh,
got spike.
being retrieved yet, and now it is.
Here.
But that sonic sensor is gonna be a very tough thing to navigate around. Okay, she does spot it out, breaks it now. Both Team April Spirits gonna swing out and gonna get the kill. Tejo onto the Phoenix. This is the first round going the way of Team April Spirits. Very well played. Getting the initial kill there as well with the combination of the utility. They paired up the Gravnet and the guided salvos. And well, yeah, good bit of teamwork.
I will not die today. Listening.
Going
Not ready yet. Good
second
hit.
round here. An immediate arc rows being placed from Mars there. Gonna get the information, but it is looking to be a split play from Team A Square. Irvin Smith making her way from that mark inside. Ars making her way from the B main side. The Sonic sensor now gonna get cleared, and the one from the market side as well. There's a barrier mesh waiting for Irvin Smith.
Flashing! Launching thorns.
Gonna be clear with that.
Thorns activated.
We do have a disconnect here. Hopefully that doesn't cause many issues there. Aisha, for the time being, in a 1v2 here. Gonna hear this reload.
One enemy remaining.
Well, gonna get the first kill, and Amara swings out from that B main.
This is our new standard.
But it was a bit of an unlucky situation for Team April Spirits there. Disconnect happening mid-round, but unfortunately there is no pauses mid-round. So in the midst of all that, Team A Square do get their first round and tie things up here. Alright, where there is a Big 10 called, so we'll get that sorted out. I think we're gonna be sorting out the
now we wait
for the Teho of April Spritz. We'll get back as soon as we fix that.
I am the master of my fate.
Alright, we're gonna get things back underway here. Timer going out now. And into the third round we go. A Sonic sensor. Still at the mid side of the map here at the market, and a barrier mesh as well, so that's gonna delay the approach. Team A Square so far. Remember, they cannot go from that CT side here, and the Gravnet as well, again with the salvos. Gotta escape from that this time. They do avoid this catastrophe that happened in the first round. Arcos now from Amaris here. That's gonna flash onto nobody because Team April Spirits are playing from that stairs and CT side here. Gonna get the spot onto Irvin Smith here. Bit of a trading of the bullets.
Last player standing.
Aisha has creeped up her way into the site here. Mars with the first kill.
Last
Into the side here. Aisha gonna get
Spike
the trade here,
B.
making it a 1v1. The Gravnet has also come online once again. Spike at the lane side here, and that Gravnet is for sure gonna land on Irvin Smith. And 1v1. Go is very OP.
That was
Clutch
quite fun.
from Aisha. Team
Last
April
round
Spritz
before
get
the
onto
switch.
the second.
Buy the best gear before
And now
it's too
at the
late.
last round of the half here, in the advantage.
Sound sensor up.
So this time, a bit of a side setup from
Move.
Aisha, switching things up here. And this, very good. As a Sentinel player, you must keep switching around your setup so you don't become too predictable on those. You see both of Team April Spritz players playing from that back of site. We've seen that yesterday as well. It worked out for a couple of teams. Let's see how it works out for them so far. A Square clearing things out one by one. One from the market side is Irvin Smith, and Amaris from the B main once again. Arcos plays for the site here, but
Launching thorns.
I get no spot on.
Thorns activated.
Footsteps being made. Razor Wine towards the CD side here, and the Sonic sensor as well here. Very close. It's for the lane side. Mars not gonna get onto it just yet, but now does get taken care of. At this point, it's gonna be peeks out first, barely dodging that. Gravnet just have a combo. Teho gonna land the first shot here.
B.
Arvin now left alone in this 1v2. All of the utility to work with, Spike in her hands.
30 seconds left.
Watch your eyes.
Now the stealth drone coming in from the back of side here. It is gonna spot out Irvin, but that barrier mesh still being a nuisance, and on top of that, a stun grenade. Time running very low here. She's got to make a move,
10 seconds left.
and at that point, both of Team April Spritz are gonna
Last
be
player standing.
together and gonna net the final kill. So 3-1 scoreline at the side
Switching
swap
sides.
for Team April Spritz in the lead.
Killing them is easier
Team
than all
A
these
Squares
radio.
trailing by 2 rounds.
I need a drop. Gracias.
Alright, now side swap coming in. Team April Spritz gonna be on the attack, and even though that they're strong on the defensive side with the agent combination, that agent combination of the Tejo and the Deadlock is gonna be powerful on the attack as well. So the salvos could clear out any close angles that Team A Square could be hiding in. And the Deadlock grab net, obviously, to clear out as well, is gonna delay anyone playing in those ratty angles.
There.
And a shear being placed at that B main from Aina.
Locating target.
Marcos being involved, but the flank is coming in here. No one has spotted this, and Aina may be able to get both of these players. Gets the first one. Bit of whiffage on the second one here. Gonna fall back now, leaving Aisha in this 1v2. A very well played flank from Aina there. Gonna get one and making it an advantageous position for our team.
Throwing
No.
net.
Now Aisha just trying to bait out this wall. Gonna get full flashed by that Arc Rose and the Razor Vine as well. Gonna delay things further. Wall being tripped now, but she's not gonna end up in front of it. She's gonna be pushed back. Since the Vice nerfs, the wall has
30 seconds
lost
left.
its duration here. And now kind of again with the Arc Rose flash here. Gonna get the second as well.
Don't do it at all.
So Team
Speak up
A
and
Square
ask questions.
getting one
Assumptions
more
will only get us in trouble.
on the board, making it within one of Team April Spritz.
Let them tear. Launching thorns.
Different setup now from Aina. This Arc
Flash
Rose
placed.
is gonna be so annoying to deal with. So Team April Spritz gonna have to deal with that very effectively. And this time
Placing wall trap.
they also have to be worried about that flank, because last time they were just completely caught off guard, and this time it's gonna get covered. But Aina is tucked into that closed left angle. Is that gonna be expected from any player? She drops down from it. Actually going for a peek here.
Flashing.
This could get very tricky. The spot from Aina there. At this point, I think Team
No
April
escape.
Spritz looking to just follow up with the util, the grab net, and the salvos.
Thorns
Comes
are
up
alive.
to avoid the damage. I'd already tagged down ADHD,
One
and as
enemy
that ball
remaining.
goes down, she's gonna greet it with both of the players from April Spritz now making their way from this market side, leaving Irvin Smith alone in this 1v2. Already made her way into that beam inside. We'll see if
Drone
that
going
is
out.
expected. The drone going in now, and is not making its way towards that beam in. Now it does, but it gets shot down, so that gives the information to April Smith that Irvin Smith is indeed playing from that beam
Last
inside.
player
The Spectre
standing.
shots landing
Spike
onto one
down
here.
B.
And now in 1v1, Tejo runs up. Bit of that run and gun, getting the fourth one
Match
for Team
point.
April Spritz.
This should be simple enough. I flush them out, you finish them.
Now match point for Team April Spritz. Onto the Vandals are both teams, I believe. And actually there's an Odin investment from Irvin Smith, so we'll see how that works out. I see both
Vamos.
players from April Spritz gonna make their way from this beam inside. Arcos already at the front here. That was gonna be invested. Grab it does latch onto the one, but it doesn't matter for Irvin Smith. She did want it to peek out with the Odin, and Aisha gonna get the
Attackers
second
win.
as well. So the first game going the way of Team April Spritz. Very well played. The good bit of util usage as well, comboing the grab nets with the guided salvos. That was very cool to see. And yeah, Team A Square bit unlucky there. They're gonna be forced onto that lower bracket. So we're gonna be taking a bit of a break, but when we come back, we're gonna have a lot more games in store for you guys. So don't worry, we're just not going anywhere. We'll see you guys after this break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get things going for the second game, and we're still on Ascent here. The teams that we have now is Double Trouble, and it is Team Heartbeats. So it is like very swiftly happening here. Clove and Reina being used for Team Heartbeats, and on the other side, Team Double Trouble are gonna opt for the Killjoy and the Omen. So bit of a smoke-heavy approach this time as compared to last game. We have Clove on Team Heartbeats. I'm sorry, they're going to be on the defensive side, and Clove smokes, although they do last very less compared to the other smokers, but that you have the metal to delay things as well on the defensive side. And well, if you do get the kill in the end, you're going to be granted with that pick-me-up option as well, the extra heal boost in the speed as well.
There.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we have a Killjoy and Omen. So Omen has a lot of good plays as well. Like you have, first of all, the flash that if you do land it, it's gonna nearsight your opponents. You can set up a lot of cool plays with it. You can Omen TP into one of your smokes maybe, and create a fool of your opponents. Meanwhile, I think the Killjoy would be mostly to cover your flanks. As we see last time, there was a flank attempt from the Wise of Team A Square it was. So that's going to be covered for this time around. And the site as well that's been chosen is the A side of the Ascent. Immediately the smoke going in, and a defensive one as well. The flash here.
Last player standing.
They're going to peek out with it, but not going to be able to land the kill. Mistodo trades out, but the Clove is there for the trade as well for her team. So Team Heartbeats going to get the first round of this game. Yeah, with the Omen smoke, I think you're gonna have to follow very quickly, and I think with those classics and that smoke and that's that flash doesn't cover a lot of areas, so you're gonna have to maybe time that very perfectly or have a teammate extremely quick on the follow-up to get any value out of that. I would maybe prefer to have like a smoke play, a TP play, to get more value out of that paranoia. Indeed, and immediately the defensive smoke being placed from the side of Heartbeats as the rest of the team. Double Trouble making their way towards the A main side. Smokes at the ready here. As soon as first close smoke goes, and he's into the site here, but
flawless.
It's gonna get greeted by both players from Heartbeats. So another cleanup from the defenders. Double Trouble may try to go from the catwalk side to see what's going on over there. It does seem like they're still opting. Feeling good right now, Heartbeats, considering they're 2 rounds in the lead here. They've only given away 1 kill. And a split approach from Team Double Trouble coming in. Killjoy going from that catwalk side here already has made her way into tree here, and both Team Heartbeat players are looking from that aim inside, and now the door's gonna get broken, so the info will be pretty clear for both these players of Heartbeats that this is indeed a split. Reina playing very close. Reina already expended as well. Jinx gets first contact here. So swing out the kill onto Misoto, and another one onto Jinx. So another round for Team Heartbeats. Very well played on the
last
defensive
round
side, shutting
in the
down
half.
that split attempt very well. Now last round of the half here. Team Double Trouble really struggling to get anything going here. This time,
look at them swarm.
A main approach coming in from them. Now this time, the Reina from Team Heartbeats is gonna be watching out for that
Swarm grenade up. Placing
catwalk
swarm
area,
grenade.
but the drone gets shut down. So there's the cover provided from that side, and Omen TP into the side here. Arena completely unaware.
One enemy
Back
remaining.
here, Clove. Gonna swing out
Spike down
around that
A.
smoke here, spotting out the Omen as well towards that generator side here. Another TP from the Soda here in a 1v1 now. Get the kill, but she's not able to get it in the end. A clutch coming in from the side of Team Heartbeats.
Switching sides.
Clove.
Match point.
She's had a very good game.
Yeah, look at that. They
And
lost
now
again.
at match point is Team Heartbeats. Now on the attack side. Team Double Trouble may be able to get a couple rounds, considering like the defensive side may favor them a bit more, considering how their comp is structured. We'll see what happens.
No stopping now.
All right, last round potentially if Team Heartbeats do close us out, but we now have Team Double Trouble on the defensive side. Third being set up to watch.
Last player standing.
But already the first kill going to Misoto here, so we're not gonna have a split just yet. Nanostorm as well being expended on that tree side here. When TP's towards that main side here, off of the turret, no one is gonna swing out. They're just waiting out. Clove is already very low here.
No peeking.
Spend the smoke here, but I think she's gonna get caught off guard by the Omen playing from that A main side. So Team Double Trouble do get the first round of this game. And now they're gonna be at a slight economy advantage going into the second second defensive round. Alright, a judge being invested.
Placing sentry.
So that's gotten a lot of use. We've seen in some previous games we saw yesterday.
Begins.
And off of that alarm bot contact, I think you can just swing out, mow down the enemy team. That door. I think they do hear the footstep from catwalk side here. Team Double Trouble. That door already gonna get broken down here. And well, how do Team Double Trouble want to play this defense side? One guy is waiting for that door push. Meanwhile, Jinx does have a turret here. They're gonna regroup actually, Team Heartbeat, from that A main side. So it was kind of a fake to draw the attention of Miss Toto. The turret gonna spot out some presence towards that A main side here, and well, as soon as the smoke is close to its dissipation, we're gonna see a Lear push coming in, but the alarm bot at their feet as well, gonna delay things further for Team Heartbeats. Smoke now dissipating here. And any second now, we're gonna see the rain flash coming in, but Misoto close playing with the Jet Jinx.
Spike
Just
down
managed to
A.
get a kill from that guy's side, and another one as well. So, well, while there was a judge still for security, Jinx just swings out with the Spectre and finishes the job herself. Very well played once again. There was a fake attempt. I don't mind the fake attempt, honestly, from Heartbeats, but yeah, that Nanoswarm and
Placing
Alarm bot kind of
bot.
delayed their approach in the end there. And even if it doesn't, like, there was a judge for good measure there.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Turn out.
You know, a bit of a read here from Team Double Trouble. They're expecting a push from that catwalk, but the door is gonna get shut down instantly. Still in that elevated
There.
angle is Misoto. That turret watching for that alien side. Or it's
One
gonna get
enemy
broken, but
remaining.
caught out with util is Misoto. I don't know why we would do that in the end. I think she did hear that door getting broken. I don't know why the smoke was still being committed in that position, but now it's just a 1v2 for her teammate Jinx. That A main angle, the Lear being invested. Side of Heartbeats peek out from the generator, but it's not
Attackers
gonna be
win.
enough.
I had to
Team
love
Heartbeats
this team.
take this game 5-2. another very interesting game. Team Double Trouble kind of did falter a bit. I think I would say that the agent comp they were trying to play it kind of didn't pan out in the end. Didn't have like when they were on the attack side, they didn't have much to attack with. Those omen blinds were not getting any value whatsoever. And that third, I mean, sure it shoots back, but it's not gonna get any value in terms of the actual gunfights. But anyways, that is it for this game, and we're gonna take a short break, and we'll be back with the third one of the night. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the short break. All right, we've just got confirmation from our producers that the next game will be taking place at around 9:30 p.m. Pakistan time. So till then, I think we're gonna take a break from the stream. So we'll be back. There will be announcements. So yeah, see you then.